Watch Netflix with love.
All right,
Meghan
guys, I'm
episodes
gonna
5
talk
8
about
thoughts.
episodes 5 through 8 for With Love Megan because, well, I'm just being lazy and I don't want to do two separate videos for 5 and 6 and then 7 and 8. That's basically it. But okay, episode 4, Abigail and Kelly joined her longtime friends. Scotty came by. If you know, you know. And I didn't know that she had her own flower company. And so I went to the website and they had some beautiful flowers, but they were all sold out. So maybe she was going to restock those. But I love the fish. I'm definitely going to do that. Especially the deboning part. So easy the way she made it look. And I love the fact that she was like, you know what, Megan, she was like, sometimes you're not going to make everything from scratch. And she took some hummus from a local seller and put it in a pretty, bowl and add some olive oil. And that's okay. So that was a lovely episode because she, Abigail, and Kelly have been friends for like a decade or something. And then the next episode was she brought a local chef to help cook Mexican foods for three of her friends who were coming over. Tracy, who is a fashion designer and also is the wife of the CEO of Paramount, and two other friends, one who actually works at WME, the agency that represents her. So they played mahjong. They're learning mahjong together, which is really cool, and that was lovely. Episode 7, I loved this episode. This episode felt like the Roy Choi episode where it was just very easy and breezy. Vicky, the owner of Tatcha, so she wrote for the TIG back in the day article, and she just has this calming presence. I would watch a show with her. She has she gave a lot of good wisdom, and the pot stickers, yes, looked amazing. And I just think that they just worked so well together, and it was really lovely to see their friendship. And to Vicky said, I wouldn't be where I am without you, and Megan saying the same. And it was lovely, and I really liked that episode. I'm really going to try and make the mask that they made, the skin treatment. And I loved how Vicky said, you take a bath or a shower or whatever it may be, and you just let all the worries and what you don't need, just let it go and, kind of wash off over you. It was lovely. I love that. The last episode is where Harry comes in for like a moment and just him saying, good job, this is you. Like, he's so proud of her. But she has Chef Alice Waters, and she is known for kind of bringing the farm to table thing, making it a big deal. And she has a restaurant here in San Francisco, which is really cool. I didn't know that. But you could tell how in awe Megan was. Like, she kept looking at the camera. People were can you believe she's here? But yes, she was just so honored to be in her presence, and you could see it, you could feel it. And I really love the fact of how Megan integrated the people behind the camera. She kept doing that in many episodes where she was cooking for them or they were tasting stuff and they're just walking around sometimes. And I like that. It felt communal. But this last episode, Megan definitely was a fan. And at the end, oh, when it said, to Guy in memory of God, oh, yeah, because you saw Guy, her dog, throughout the entire series, just laying there, and yeah, so no, I absolutely loved this series, and I want a season 2. I know it's in the top 10 in like 40 different countries, over 40 different countries. I need a season 2. This was amazing, and I love just how effortless it felt. I know it wasn't effortless, but it felt effortless, and it just felt calming, and it just it just has a nice feel. That's all, you know? So, yeah, you guys tell me what if you've watched the entire series, not nitpicking. Sure, you can be critical. Are there things that I could be critical of? I'm sure there are. I just at this moment I wasn't looking at it for critique. Watching something for critique is a little bit different for me. I was just enjoying the ambiance, the moment of it all, and just feeling the vibe, and all of that checked out. So the main things checked out for me, and I just enjoyed. Now, if some of those things didn't check out, then probably I would be like, oh, well, you know what? It's probably not my cup of tea, but all those things checked out. So I'm just enjoying the ride, and it was fantastic for me. So yeah, you guys tell me in the comments what do you think about all of the 8 episodes? And constructive criticism is okay. It's helpful. It's how people grow. Being personally mean and demeaning, that's not okay. It's not a good look either. So, yeah.